Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we have a 2023 Chevy Silverado 2500, and we're going to be taking a look at, I'm going to show you some of the features of this BMW Patriot fifth wheel sliding hitch. Now right off the bat, what's going to make this hitch fit perfectly in this truck is the fact that our truck is a 6 3/4 foot bed. So if you have a standard fifth wheel, those are typically going to be best used in an 8-foot bed because you'll have more than enough cab clearance. That 1 1/4 extra that you get from an 8-foot bed really helps to get you some cab clearance. Well, essentially that's what we're doing with this sliding hitch. If you go to make a tough turn or a really tight turn, or you're backing into the campground, I'd have to say that's probably the biggest time that people use this, is when you have to jackknife into a campground spot, because we all know those are very, very tight spots to get into. All you have to do is get out of your truck, flip this lever, you'll hit the brakes on your trailer when you're hooked up, hit the manual brakes on your trailer, pull your truck forward, and the whole hitch will slide back, lock back into place. You can make your turn and not have to worry about the nose of your camper making contact with the cab of your truck. It's a very expensive fix for your truck and for your camper if you ever make contact with it. When in the rearward position, you're going to have 12 inches of additional space to work with. It's going to have an 18,000 pound capacity, a 4,500 vertical load limit. That's the pressure down on the fifth wheel head itself. And I can tell you, if you have your fifth wheel loaded properly, that is going to be very, very difficult to achieve. So you should be more than fine for the vertical load limit. The construction is going to be a very, very heavy duty construction. The hitch is very heavy. You can take the head off if you want. You just simply lift up these handles and the whole head lifts off. The base does come out. We have ours in the industry rails because that's the kit that this is designed to fit. Something that we did notice is that when you get a new fifth wheel hitch, what you might have to do is loosen up these bolts on the rails, because we couldn't get the front 2 tabs to fit down in the rails. You may have to loosen them up and adjust the rail just ever so slightly to get those tabs to slide in. The fifth wheel head height is going to have 3 different adjustable heights. It's 17 inches, 18 inches, and 19 inches. Now that is from the bed of the truck. So what you have to figure in is we do have it in the lowest setting right now. And it's more than enough space to be able to fit our tonneau cover over top of it, which I do also highly recommend. Right now we have the back revolver tonneau cover on, and these work perfect with fifth wheel heads and with our camper. So when you go to make a turn, you don't have to worry about this roll hitting the cab of your vehicle. The footprint of a sliding hitch is always going to be significantly larger than a standard fifth wheel, because your standard fifth wheels are going to fit in the footprint of your industry rails. This one is about 4 inches longer towards the edge of your truck bed, towards the tailgate, than the industry rails. So if you have industry rails, you're probably used to working around them, putting stuff, packing stuff in the bed of your truck, but just keep that in mind, that you will lose a little bit of space towards the tailgate. To operate the jaws, they give you this nice long handle that you can open up to uncouple from your trailer. This is probably my favorite connection type of any fifth wheel that we have here, just because of how easy it is to use. You open it up like this, you back up to your camper, it'll automatically close, and then you slide your pin in right here, which will be chained to the hitch, so it doesn't go anywhere. What I like about this is that it's not spring-loaded, it's all manual. The spring-loaded ones that you have to pull out like towards the edge of the truck, I'm 6'5", and these trucks are coming from the factory really tall, and even at this height, it's just awkward to try to pull that, and the spring tension is so high because it's designed to slam close once you back into it. I don't like the fact that you have to pull that spring tension to lock it open to be able to back up. And then when it comes to unhooking it, you usually have to pull it again to lock it open. With this, you pull that pin and you flip your jaws open and you can pull out. Just keep in mind, this hitch is not designed to tow in the the rearward position. You have to tow with it in the forward position because it's all about the angle over top of your axle. You want to be over top of your axle. Being behind it is not going to do you any justice when you're towing. It might seem annoying to have to get out and slide it back every time you have to make a turn, but you shouldn't have to use that unless you're making really, really tight turns. Overall, it's a great product. They've had it out for years. It works. It's tried and true. It has that BMW label on it. They're going to stand behind their products for years to come, and I think this hitch will last you for a very, very long time. Well, that's going to do it for a look at it.